So my buddy Drake did a video a few days back about bind runes, and it's a bit of a hot topic amongst Norse pagans. So to start off, let's get the historical stuff out of the way and then move on from there. Historically, bind runes were nothing more than a shorthand way of writing, a faster way to write something, often used for writing people's names and as signatures, kind of like a monogram. Also, there's zero evidence of any sort of reversed meaning to the runes. In fact, as far as the runes go, the ones that we use for magical purposes today, we don't even know if those were the ones that were used in divinatory practices during the Viking Age. The reversed meaning, that comes from tarot, which is a divinatory practice that only dates back to the Renaissance, so like the 14 or 1500s. So, also, magical staves that most people associate with Norse paganism, like the Vegvisir and Aegis-Hjalmar, are not pagan. They're not Norse pagan at all. They're actually based off of Christian mysticism and Kabbalah. However, that being said, power is granted by a belief in that power. So by believing in the magic of the runes, you give power to those runes. By believing in the magical power of those staves, you give them power. Even if some of those staves say that you require a belief in Jesus to make them work, a belief in making the power work, in my belief, gives it that power. So, also, there's really very few magical symbols that we know of that are descended from the Proto-Indo-Europeans or any of their subsequent faiths or their subsequent cultures. One of those few is the swastika, and we aren't able to use that anymore because the little dick energy, half mustache man that ruined it and decided to associate it with his hateful ideologies. So, like I was saying, bind runes, there's really no historical evidence of them being magical. However, we use them in the magical sense today. And by believing in them being magical, we've made them so.